What? Good morning. Today is Tuesday, March I think it's the 22nd. And, oh, my navigation is still on. And I'm here in South Central doing my deliveries. um, Not by choice, but because of my mentality and where my mind shifts after getting fired. It's not that I gave up on teaching or anything. I just feel that I've been going to I went to college when I was homeless. I went to college. I was in a junior college for about maybe 8 to 12 years, roughly. I knew I was in there for more than 8 years. I was at a JC for about that time is because when I was going to school, I don't know what that damn noise is. It's irritating. But I want the sun to hit me. I want the sun to hit me. Anyways, I went to a JC and I'm not going to say the name because if I do, they're going to get rich. And I refuse. I don't want nobody to make any profit off of me when they find out who I really am. So that's the reason why I think God have me to where, you know, one day I went to Kia. I went to Kia to go get my car because this car that I was driving, it was giving me problems at the time when I was working. You know what I mean? And I got that car from Kia for the job because evidently this car is still running and I'm still driving it. Um, I've never known, and if I would have known that I was gonna get fired from my job, I would have. Okay, I gotta check on the time. Yeah, I got 15 more minutes, which maybe I'll be done at 5. Yeah, right. So I was talking about me getting fired. Something about fired, you know? Yeah, so if it wasn't for me getting fired from my job, no, that wasn't it. I tell y'all. But anything I say, you better believe me. I'm driving just now, and an African song came on about a Toyota. I'm driving a Toyota at the time when the song came on, you know? And I don't know how anxiety works, but I'm like, oh my God, you're talking to me. Voila. You know? Feel real good driving. I mean, if I was in the classroom now, I probably would be listening to kids screaming, um, the employee gossiping about each other, the toilet running over, a child breaking the ferocious, the ferocious toilet, breaking the toilet. That's what I had to go through. And kids screaming and hollering and just throwing tantrums. You know, I asked for a third teacher in the classroom. That's all I asked for. What I'm supposed to get. Why do I have to ask for a third teacher, my love? But God, they have had enough time to make a fool of themselves. And it's time for this crap to stop. They have done me wrong for no apparent reason. Just like every job that I had, you know. You cannot fire somebody for no reason. When you fire somebody, you have to have a reason, like a claimable reason, not a reason as to where, oh my God, I'm wrapped up in my emotions, so therefore I'm gonna make up all kind of farce about you, Miss Hay, and this is gonna be a trail that we're gonna make, and yes, we're gonna have the evidence. We have you clocking in and out late, but don't forget that there was many a times when I came to that job, and the machine is not working. I have to wait outside. There's nobody there to open the door. Um, what other reason? I can't think right now. But yeah. And I went and I tried to file a claim because I was so infuriated. I'm like, she did not just lock me out of the facility. She did not just lock me out of the facility after returning from a stress break. I went to take my break. I went and sat down in my car. I mean, I posed no threat to nobody. I wasn't acting violent. I wasn't doing nothing wrong. You know? But if anything happens to me, any violent death, anything where my blood is drawn and it's drawn in a egocentric, selfish, Annabelle Jezebel way, don't forget that the God that I serve is watching you. Yes, I serve God. The motherfucker that's been there for me all my motherfucking life from I was 8 years old getting fucked around by the fucking devil. The devil been fucking me ever since I was 8 years old. Fucking 8. Okay? So, and like sometimes I would have my conversations and I would say, well, maybe it's been longer than that, but I could just remember my first, at 8 years old, with the devil, my first encounter that I can remember from my memory box, my prefrontal cortex, the area where my supervisor tampered with. I have no proof, but God do. Oh, and my laugh. I have a nervous laugh. It's like when I say things, I just say it, you know. And sometimes I think about it. I'm like, well, but if it makes sense to me, I'm just gonna say it. As long as I'm not offending anybody. But some things God is gonna prepare me to say, but I cannot just blurt out and say it. But people are gonna know the truth about this world, and that we all need to love each other. That's the truth. That's the lie that they've been fucking hiding from everybody. We all need to love each other. It don't fucking matter what fucking race you are, motherfucker. It don't matter if you're white. It don't matter if you're black. It don't even matter if you're pigeon-toed, motherfucker. If you're a midget, if you a fucking slut, all of y'all motherfuckers need to love each other in order for the earth to fucking survive. But nobody's not fucking listening to me, so I gotta highlight some things. Anyways, as I'm rolling up to my 10 minutes, I'm about 6 minutes shy of the time for my first pickup, and I'm just spending time with the sun and just drinking my tea, and I'm chilling. I'm really Talita, and I love y'all. And to know Talita is to love Talita. You can't hate her. If you try, you're gonna get screwed.